So, you meditate daily, religiously. With a Tibetan bowl app and $90 yoga pants, you're doing the work, but you still feel stuck, heavy, anxious, like you're trying to transcend something that's duct taped to your face. Here's the deal. Meditation won't work if you're lying to yourself. Not even if you chant in Sanskrit or light Palo Santo, imported from a Peruvian mountaintop. Let's talk about the spiritual elephant in the room. Emotional bypassing in a robe. Meditation isn't your escape hatch from reality. It's not a mute button for grief, shame, or the low-key rage you feel at Brenda in HR. But most people use it like aspirin. I'm not angry. I've transcended. Translation. You've shoved it in a chakra closet and called it growth. Truth hurts. Silence reveals. And when your meditation mat becomes a rug, you sweep your pain under. Congratulations, you've weaponized Zen. Let's test your spiritual reflexes. Signs you're using meditation to avoid your own truth. You sit in silence, but low-key judge every thought that comes up. You observe emotions, then shove them off a cliff. You meditate to avoid confrontation, decisions, or your own gut instinct. You've become emotionally numb, but call it detachment. And my personal favorite, I don't feel anything anymore. I must be enlightened. Nope, you're just spiritually sedated. Big difference. Let's normalize the truth. Real meditation. It doesn't feel like enlightenment. It feels like ego death. You're not floating in bliss. You're sitting in a cosmic therapy chair with no escape button. Real silence pulls out the lies you've swallowed for years. The grief you inherited. The anger you suppressed to keep the peace. The dreams you buried under being realistic. Meditation is not the bypass. It's the breakdown. And if you don't feel a little bit like screaming halfway through, you might not be meditating. You might just be dissociating with a Spotify playlist. I've been meditating for months. Why isn't my life changing? Because meditation doesn't do the work. You do. Meditation opens the door, but you have to walk in. Look around and face the mess. If you're showing up every day with a fake calm, while your soul's yelling, "We need to talk," your higher self isn't impressed. It's filing for emotional divorce. Now let's flip it. What if meditation becomes the safest place to let it all rise? What if instead of resisting the noise inside, you let it scream? And you stay. That's the magic. Not when you control your mind like a monk in a Netflix doc, but when you let the storm inside speak and you listen without running away. That's meditation. That's liberation. And that's when the healing starts to feel real. Try this. Next time you meditate, don't chase stillness. Chase truth. Ask, what am I avoiding? What emotion have I labeled as bad? Where am I pretending to be healed just to feel worthy? Let it all rise. Let it be ugly. Let it move through your body like a thunderstorm with your name on it. That's when meditation stops being a tool and becomes a revolution. So no, you're not doing it wrong. You're just done using meditation to decorate your ego's prison. And that's awakening. Subscribe if you're ready to sit with your storm, not silence it. Drop a comment. What has meditation shown you that scared the hell out of you? And remember, you're not here to be peaceful. You're here to be whole.